Hi everyone, welcome to Talk with Chi. Thank you to my subscribers for always tuning in and watching my videos. And if you're watching this video for the first time, kindly hit the like, share and the subscribe button. Thank you. Today I'm going to be talking about basic survival skill every adult should have. This one is very important because I know this is not a movie that one day you find yourself in a bush chased by lions and all that, and you'll be running and then you hit your leg in a stone and you go and find somewhere you can tie your wound so that it stops bleeding and then you continue. No, I know you think you might never find yourself in that situation because we're not in the movies. I mean, this is Nigeria. I know you think that, but these are just basic survival skills that I still feel you need to have because you don't know, you might find yourself in a situation whereby you would really need it. So the first skill I'm going to talk about is first aid and medical skill. Basic skill like how to treat wounds, CPR, rescue breathing, very important. A lot of people don't know what to do when someone is gasping for air and trying to or maybe someone faints. A lot of people don't know how to, maybe someone drowned and you brought the person out of water. You don't know how to give the person CPR, you don't know how to do rescue breathing, a whole lot of things like that. And it's important we need to learn it. I'm not saying that you find yourself in that situation, but who knows? You really need to. A lot of people don't even know how to treat their own wound. So you might find yourself in a situation whereby it's only you and you need to do that for yourself. So how would you do that? Or you might find yourself in a situation whereby the person close to you needs that. How are you going to help that person in that kind of situation? Maybe someone is dying close to you. You don't know what to do, to remedy the situation for the meantime till you take the person to the hospital. It's important. I know many of you might not think it's important, but if you learn it, it's not a bad thing. I mean, no knowledge is lost. You understand? The second one is fire safety and fire making. Some of us don't know how to start a fire. Maybe you find yourself in a wood one day and you need fire to keep you warm. You don't know how to start a fire. I too don't know how to start a fire actually. I'm teaching you, but I'm going to learn it. So should we learn it together? Are we promising each other that we are going to learn how to start a fire? I'm not saying you are going to find yourself in a place whereby you need to start a fire, but I mean, even in your home, maybe one day you need matches and it is, finished. And you need to start a fire. You might just need it one day. So learning it is not a bad idea. So I'm going to learn it too. Why not learn it too? Let's learn it together. Okay, my accountability partner, clap it. The third one is shelter and clothing. Building temporary shelter. A lot of us don't know how to build temporary shelter. Maybe like a camp shelter, a tent and all that. It's important. You might go somewhere and you are trapped there and you need a place to stay, or you need to just build something small that you can just pass the night in. You need all these knowledges. I know that it might not happen in your lifetime that you find yourself in that situation, but I mean, no knowledge is lost, like I keep saying. So learning it is not a waste of time and it is not a bad idea too. No knowledge is lost. The fourth one is water and food skill. How to purify water, how to keep water clean, how to store food. Some of us don't know how to store food, that it will not sour or it will not get bad. Some of us don't know how to purify water or sieve water or make water good or clean for drinking. You might need it one day, okay? So learning that skill is not a bad idea at all. Basic hunting and fishing skill and food preservation. I don't know how to fish. A lot of us don't know how to fish because we don't live in riverine areas. But I mean, learning it is not going to be a bad idea. Just for the adventure. I mean, if you're adventurous, learning new things would not be a problem. So you can just learn things just for the adventure, and you don't know where you might find yourself tomorrow, and you really need to put in that skills to use. So just learn it. The fifth one is navigation skills. Reading maps and using a compass. A lot of people don't know how to read maps. They'll say, I'm not a geographist or geologist or whatever. They'll say, I'm not a geography student or geologist or whatever, so I don't need to learn how to read maps. Well, it might save you one day. Even this Google map thing, a lot of people don't even understand how it works. And that's just the truth. This Google map we have on our phones, a lot of people don't know how it works. They don't know how to put it in motion. And you need to learn all these things because you might find it useful. A lot of people don't even know how to turn on their location. It's that bad. On their phones, they don't know how to turn on their location or share their location to someone else. And you might need it, actually. God forbid you find yourself in a situation that you really need to turn on your location. Some of us don't know how to go live too. You might need it one day. So learn these things. Learn how to read maps. Even use a compass. Some of us don't know how to use a compass. You might be thinking these are foreign things. You don't need it. You don't need it. God forbid you might find yourself in a situation where you really need it. And the knowledge will really be useful. So learn it. The sixth one is self-defense skill, protecting yourself from attackers and impostors. Yes, self-defense skill is very important. Even if it's just knowing how to pepper spray someone's eyes is important. Even if it's knowing how to use your knee to kick someone's, balls. Very important skill to learn because you might really need it. Like really need it. Really, really need it. So learn self-defense, even if it's as little. You can go as far as going to karate class and learning how to actually fight. That's good actually. But if you don't know, or if you don't want to go that far as learning how to fight, learn how to defend yourself. Even if the person is stronger than you, learn how to just be devious about it and just defend yourself in that situation. Because God forbid you find yourself in a life or death situation that you really need to defend yourself. You need to fight to defend yourself. So learn it. The seventh one is transportation and escape skill, basic driving and swimming skills. Learn this one. Learn this one. Learn how to drive because you might need it. You might need to escape from something or someone, and maybe car is the only way you can, just get in the car and run. I know I've watched too much movies, but these things can happen in real life too. And learn how to swim. Someone like I am talking to myself actually because I don't know how to swim. The first and only time I went to Aqua Bay, or is it Takwa Bay? Yes, Takwa Bay. And I entered boats, Jesus, I almost died. Because my mind was constantly saying, hey, you don't know how to swim. And I don't even trust that life jacket. But that's the last time I'm going to enter it, yeah. But still learn how to swim. I don't know, it's not too late. Even if you are an adult like me and you don't know how to swim, it's not too late. It's not too late. But me, I have phobia for water. Like, crazy phobia for water. But learn how to swim. It's very important. You might need it. I'm talking to myself too. Learn how to swim. It is important. The last one I'm going to talk about is communication and signaling skill. How to talk to somebody without actually talking, but using signals. You might need it. Maybe just using signals to explain to someone something or to talk. God forbid you find yourself in a situation whereby you were kidnapped and you can't speak out because they are going to hear you. So you need to learn how to communicate with signals and how to escape too. So yeah, these skills are important to learn. They are survival skills. And do you know why they call them survival skills? They call them survival skills because it might actually help you to survive. It will actually help you to survive when you really need it. If you have these skills, you will escape death. I don't want to scare you now, but seriously, you need to at least, even if it's 5 out of 9, at least learn some things. You cannot just be an adult and you don't know how to survive. You don't know all the survival skills. It's not nice though. Thank you so much for listening to me. I remain your host, Chinyere. If you find this video interesting, do well to hit the like, share, and the subscribe button. Thank you so much and have a nice day. Bye.